aggressive behavior. Girls don't cut on themselves because they're raped or beaten. They cut on themselves because nobody listens. When a girl cuts on herself, she gets a lot of sympathy and also a lot of bullies. Doing that comes with a lot of risk. Sure, on the one hand, you need your bully to stop. On the other hand, literally anything that you can do to be heard is extremely desperate. You're all cowards. Anyway, I gave Travis $20 this morning so he can get a part that he needs. I can't possibly take care of myself, and none of these people, none of them do anything except take advantage of me. It doesn't matter if it's care, if it's tides of change, it doesn't matter. They know I have disabilities, but they don't allow me a place to sit down in peace and quiet. Now, I did go in, what was it, yesterday, to care again. Again, they didn't give a fuck what I was saying. It was all about talking over me and not giving a shit. That dude they sat down in a room with us, man, that guy's useless as tits on a boar, and I don't even know his fucking name. Did we get any of the stuff done that we was planning on doing yesterday, or was that dipshit too busy talking? Jim can't be expected to do that job. If I feel unsafe, I got pepper spray, you know? I haven't had more than 6 people step up on me at once, so there's been no need for the pepper spray. But should it become necessary, I do have it. There we go. Anyway, they told Travis and his girlfriend they got to move their car now. They thought they had until 3 or 3:30. They got trespassed from this property already for having their vehicle here too long. And then there's care. The thing is, all these places get money for doing this. They're not working for free. None of those people are. They're getting paid from somewhere. Somebody is paying their wages. Is it government money or is it tax money? Also, the people who wanted to tell me that I have to be a resident literally told me I have to be a resident. Outright lied. I don't have to be a resident as an at-risk adult. I don't have to be a resident of anywhere to turn in a fucking crime that happened there. I'm still a disabled adult no matter where the fuck I have to move to. Take a look at my situation and you go, how is it fucking possible for the cops to fuck up that badly and that much and that often and so frequently? Not sure if y'all noticed, but I'm an asshole and I tell people I'm an asshole. So what the fuck do I do? Care is obviously fucking useless as tits on a goddamn board. They always have been. And of course, James, yesterday, he was of the opinion that I gotta go talk to a judge. How am I gonna talk to a judge? You have any idea how impossible it has been to talk to a fucking judge? What happened to the roach coach? What happened to the taqueria thing? Oh, it's got a window on this side. I thought that was a trailer for somebody's Harley Davidson. Certainly from the other side. Well, it might be a taco truck with a Harley inside. Thank you. I don't see them here. Travis come by my car this morning wanting $20 for his wiring harness. Said they're knocking on his door, and last night he said they were putting signs on his windows, so I haven't seen him since. And his girlfriend's not here either. I guess I'll have to make my calls from here. I got some pretty important stuff I gotta get done. I don't have a lot of time to do it in. This fucking country sucks. This whole country sucks. The whole thing. Care Tillamookkk phone number.
18555.
Huh? Opens at 9 a.m. on Monday. Oh. Alexander! Well, Alexander just drove by on his bike. I got a bunch of cans for him. Figured figured I'd come see if there's anything that Travis and Gabby needed. Ooh, right. I think I'm gonna go and get a coffee. A lot of these Antifa people got a lot of hateful slogans. Like, well, one that's used for men now. You know that popular saying now of kill all men? I'm against that. I am completely against that. But there's a lot of people who believe that's what should be done with all racists. Unfortunately, many all racists running around screaming about other people being racist. If I could, I'd record 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There would never be a moment that I wasn't recording. For my safety and for those around me. Each and every one of my friends showed me that they're cowards with no voice. There's a reason they don't have a voice. They don't use it. Take me to Tillamookkk Library.
Tillamookkk County Library. All right.
Fuck this goddamn country and everyone in it. This shit's not okay.
Tillamookkk County Library may not be open yet when you arrive.
There are no good people left in the world. I keep hearing about them. I haven't found any. I found a lot of nice people. That I certainly have found. A lot of nice people. But used car salesmen are nice. Nice doesn't mean good. Just because somebody gives you a sandwich doesn't mean they won't still watch you get beat to death. Robert Farnsworth bullied me at the First Christian Church. You know, the most screwed up part of that whole goddamn thing is that everybody heard it and nobody did a thing. Anyway, I'm burning up important time that I should be putting up evidence. But also, I gotta drive. I don't know if they told me I had to move it now, which is what he come up to my car and told me. He said, they're telling me I gotta move it now. As soon as they tell me that, I'd want somebody to stay with my vehicle. So, whatever it is, hopefully they got it covered. I ain't exactly a mechanic anyway. Go up to Center Market. You notice how people can have you trespassed from a property that you're not even at, not even going to, and haven't been to, for no reason whatsoever, other than they just don't fucking like you. Most people don't like homeless people. They don't want them there. It's bad for business. They don't like the way it looks, as Anna was saying about the situation with Nick at McDonald's. The lady who had to do that, I feel bad for. Her name is Anna. But no, I wasn't exactly 86. I was told I could record, and that's not acceptable. There were way too many racial hate crimes committed in that McDonald's. And racially motivated bullying, including that swastika that was put on the table. Yeah, they made a fucking swastika out of fucking ketchup package. Fact remains that a family or friend denotes the person cares about you. They care about you, they want to know what's going on, and they want you to be safe. You get to see how my family, they didn't want me to be safe. weren't interested in my safety. They weren't even
Turn right onto
even
2nd
interested
Street.
in their
Then your
own.
destination will be on the left.
People have been telling me they're gonna kill my friends and family over Natalie Bollinger since I left Virginia. Thank you.
Take the next left onto 3rd Street. Then turn left onto Ivy Avenue.
As a youngin' who could have made it across, no problem. But instead, didn't want to walk across the road while there wasn't a crosswalk. There are no places here
Take the
that are
next
safe
right
for
onto
me.
4th Street. Then turn right onto Grove Avenue.
That's the way it is everywhere. I can't take care of myself, and everything that I had that could have possibly helped me to do that was taken away from me because of slander. People taking advantage of me over the Natalie Bollinger situation.
Street, then turn right onto Grove Avenue.
That's not okay. The police should have done their jobs in that situation, and no police officer has done their job since. That's not true. There's a couple of petty crimes that were committed that the cops came out for.
Turn left onto 8th Street. In 600 feet, turn left onto Pacific Avenue. Turn left onto Pacific Avenue, then turn left onto 5th Street. In 500 feet, turn right onto 8th Street.
Pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up when people want to blame me because the cops didn't do their jobs and didn't care to listen. Nobody does, though, do they? We are so likely to get blown off. Vladivostok. Bloody Vladivostok. Yeah, you know what? We should look that place up. Someone calling himself Boris Chekhov. That is a cute name. It totally is. If you get to be Boris Chekhov, then I get to be Jean-Luc Picard. As long as we're playing fantasy here. My Facebook profile says I'm from Moscow, Russia. I'm not. Still got 45% battery. That's good. Go in and get a coffee.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I get a lighter? Thank you.
Ma'am.
Thanks, have a good one.
Uh, I suppose I should give you a tour of this shithole. Let's see. First checkoff type. That's where the Pacific Fleet is. You have family from Russia? Yes, I do. None of them happy about it right now. No. That's not true. That's entirely not true. All of my family from Russia come over here years ago. So far as I know, during the Civil War or just shortly thereafter. My ancestors were they were Russian German Jews on my mom's side and Russian German Jews on my dad's side. Mostly. sometimes. My personal belief is that they should make an assisted termination of life booth, specifically for me. I think it should be legal for people to opt out. Peacefully, though. Without leaving a mess for their family to find. Not that I have one. Not leaving a mess for some poor traveler traveling through to find. Or some jogger. Out of sight, out of mind, right? My entire life, people took advantage of me for, you know what, every goddamn thing I ever had. And I'm told I chose it. It's my fault. It's my fault. No, it's not. It's not my fault that I never had a fucking supportive goddamn family. Ever. It's not my fault that everybody that I had to depend on because I didn't have a good fucking start. And you don't even want to try down playing that on me. When you can't get a job because you don't have ID, and you can't get an ID because you don't have a job, yeah, shit kind of fucking sucks. When you gotta live in a racist fucking shithole town because you don't have any money to go anywhere else, and that's always everybody's solution for you. That you gotta move somewhere else. You gotta move somewhere else. If you move somewhere else, everything will magically be better. But it hasn't been better. I get bullied everywhere I go, and then I get treated like I'm a bad person because I speak up about it publicly. And yeah, I have panic attacks publicly. I fucking scream and shout publicly. You get to look at how when I'm victimized, how nobody actually helps. Because none of them put up a goddamn fight. What shows me how shitty a person really is how often they make excuses why it's not going to work. Because you get to hear, since I've been here, between these people coming forward with me to the police, and there are different police agencies, and each one of them is supposed to do something different. What's going on here is corruption. Same in Nebraska. When you've decided somebody's guilt, and then you're just going to railroad them and take away everything that they are as a human being, yeah, that is corruption. That is systemic abuse. When they're doing it to at-risk adults who can't take care of themselves, and you guys are supporting it, it really shows what disgusting people my fellow countrymen are. You're all gross. I haven't met a single good person in America, and I've been here my whole life. I met a few people who claim to be. But you get to see right here on YouTube. Yeah, it's not about wrong, is it? It's about popularity. It's about looks. It's about money. It's about gender. It's about the current political climate. What does that mean? Mostly it means, what do the American people think? Look at all these people claiming that they're afraid that they're going to be targeted the way I am targeted. Oh, I'm afraid that Sean will be targeted the way that I targeted him. You should be. But no, that's not my purpose. My purpose is to put these fucking predators away. Obviously, I haven't killed a single one of these heartless pieces of shit. People show you how important you are by how much they're willing to listen. And I don't mean just every day. When something goes down, are they offering to help you? Are they offering to turn it in with you? Are they listening to you? You just let people hurt me. No reason. Just because you felt like it. We'll go by Tides of Change. I'll show you. They're right next door to the newspaper. Will Chappell's girlfriend actually works at Tides of Change. Will Chappell is the editor of the newspaper here. I call the people I'm supposed to when I'm abused. But like Megan Misgate has pointed out, the moment they hear the police, the moment I say cops, their ears turn off. They stop listening. And that's not okay. It's not okay to turn a blind eye to crime just because it was an officer who committed it, or because an officer assisted the predators in getting away with it. Look at Waylon Lolakai. Look at what not listening to me cost. Of course, Zaid Atkinson and Sammy Leon Lawrence IV, well, between the two of them, they got over $200,000. $125,000 to Zaid Atkinson, and $95,000 to Sammy Leon Lawrence IV. What did I get for being abused by Waylon Lolakai? See, this is the problem. When somebody that you claim to care about is bullied to the point that they want their life to end, that last part there is your fault. They went to you for fucking help and you blew them off. You made them go in alone. You intentionally went out of your way to not understand the mentally ill tag and how it's used. But then when you talk with me, you all show that you know exactly what it is and that you're just shitty fucking people. Welcome to America. So we're going to show you the Masons building. And yeah, I know there's some schizophrenic on my channel going, I told you it was the Masons. Yeah. That's why I have to weed through these people. Find the ones that are schizophrenic and weed them the fuck out. No disrespect.
Turn left onto 2nd Street, then your destination will be on the left.
Well, I don't think I'm going to do that because that's not what I'm told. But thank you, smartphone.
Take the next left onto Ivy Avenue, then turn left onto 2nd Street. immediately on the left.
This is public parking. It's a 2-hour limit. I do not know which of the people that works at the Tides of Change that the guy is dating, but hopefully it's not Monica. I only say that because that could make it very difficult to be heard. Although it's already pretty impossible. Burris typed, "You have a license though." I saw that video of you having that meltdown in the mean comments. Dude, that's every fucking one of them. Every one of these videos, I gotta deal with people doing that. It's really easy to get rid of them. I just take a screenshot and then, well, then I put hide user on this channel and they don't get to come back. I do to them what was done to me at the courts. They just pretended I didn't exist. My public pretenders didn't take it seriously. Nobody would requisition any of the fucking cameras, Christ's sake. There's body cameras, and the body cameras showed those cops all knowingly, willingly, and intentionally broke the law. And en masse. I mean, it was a fucking horrible thing. But you know what? Without a single friend or family member to help me to turn it in, all these people saying, "Oh, I believe you, Sean, I believe you." Well, then help me to turn it in. That is a horrible thing to have to go through. We'll give you a tour of this place. All right. This is Tillamookkk County. I'm not sure if you guys know how many times I've been called the N-word in the last week, but I got it recorded almost 100 times. I also have been called all sorts of, well, people here don't really like the LGBT community much. Which is funny, because you see all these flags here? You see all the flags all over the place? This right here is the Tides of Change building. You see all those pride flags? You see that? Of course you do. You see all the multicolored faces in the background? Yeah, isn't that cute? Nice little advertisement, except that the rest of us don't exist. This place caters exclusively to women. For a man getting hurt is fucking impossible. You know, these people could work with my disabilities. The day I tried to turn in Mr. Murphy, I tried to turn him in from the moment I got here because he was fucking stalking me. There's a lady named Brandy, and she works at the Starbucks at Fred Meyer's. And she was there one of the days that Murphy was in there stalking me. Everybody kept sending me here. It says all are welcome. Welcome to what? Welcome to what? What are we welcome to do? And also, you know, we're in Oregon, so this is everywhere. They have these signs everywhere. And of course, there is a lot of money to be had. This state pays a shit ton of money. A shit ton of money. If you call the person a drug addict. If you go into a hospital and you're a drug addict. They love that. They love that shit. Let's take a look at this. Tides of change, hope, safety, support, It's not support. There is no hope and there is no safety. You know, once they want me to write something down, they need to let me sit down in a quiet place and write it down. If they have rooms, they can sit there and talk to me, and then they have a room that they can exit for a few minutes. They can let me do what I need to do in peace and quiet. But you notice I went in there with James, and I had to go in twice. And both times, my words didn't mean jack shit. They weren't going to be heard. They were going to be talked over no matter what. Now let's take a look at the next business over from here. The Tillamookkk Headlight Herald. Y'all know what the Tillamookkk Headlight Herald is? It's the newspaper here. Let's take a look at this one right here. Welcome to Tides of Change. Please use other door. Yeah. Yep. Monica Bernal. All right. Now I know her last name. It's on a tag on her desk. Ain't that a great bit of providence? Oh, Tillamookkk Masonic Lodge number 57. For those of you who are into crazy conspiracy theories, aliens, and butt probes. There you go. Yes, it's the Masonic building. And this right here, that's where I was sitting because I was at the Headlight Herald. Having a panic attack in that seat right there. Let's take a look at the Headlight Herald. You know what's funny? I was born in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. And, oh, come on. That book there, right below it, that stamp right there says Scottsbluff. Pretty cool place. Although the reporter here, Will Chappell, he made it pretty obvious that ain't no social anything here, no social justice in this at all. It's all about what's popular, what he thinks that the readers will want to read, but also with his time having to run through, and then he also has to do well, there's bookkeeping stuff that's important to do as well. And like I said, it's the Masonic building. Lucky Bear Soap Company. Oh my God, a dog! I love dogs. Holy shit. That does not really say what I think it does. Well, this might be a place to go shopping. Huh. Yeah. I was never a Boy Scout. Let me show you how close it is to the Safeway. That's the Safeway right over there. That green roof, that's the library. There are literally more people in this town than the entire population of Dual County. This shit is not okay. It's never been. So the thing is, I need a friend, an actual friend or family member. Until I have one, I have to post publicly. I'm sure anybody paying attention is able to tell that none of these people are actually going to make much effort, are they? But that doesn't mean that they're not people. So that's one of the things when it comes to protest, you can either protest out in the streets or you can protest in the courts. They're not just going to fucking hand it to you. When you said work, you could see as a male, y'all want to tell me about how much respect I owe, right? You get to see how respectful people are of my boundaries. That is to say that they're not. Susan screwed up real big. Sort of. I still don't know if she's actually missing or not. It seems odd to just give away your car and... Only time I tried to give away all my shit, I was planning on ending my existence. When I tell people I'm always recording, what I mean is that I'm always recording. When I say I record everything, what I mean is I record everything. The only thing that cuts off the flow is the flow of battery. It's legal to be naked here. Guess where else it's legal to be naked? Well, I guess in Boulder it's near naked. Yeah. I suppose we should probably make a call to CARE, huh? I mean, it's 10:40, so the library is open. It won't be open tomorrow. The guy calling himself Boris Chekhov typed, I had a Ted Turner comment on one of my posts once. Well, I take it that you're either a troll or... I don't see one of them is harassing you that way. But, sure, okay, maybe if you typed on my channel as someone else. I can tell you've watched my channel more than once because the Turner channel, or Ted Turner. Wait, no, that's not true. You know what? There are so many Ted Turner accounts commenting on mine. So many of them that I have banned over and over and over again. They keep showing back up. It's stupid. Now, I tell you all about the child molestation here. I tell you about the rapes. I tell you about the beatings. And then I show you this shit, and you guys go, well, you're an asshole for showing it. You know, kind of the point here is that, are any of these people actually going to fucking listen? No. That don't matter. Boris Chekhov wanted to type, it was scam account probably. It absolutely is many scam accounts. If you go through my videos, you can hear me talking to people who are not commenting in chat, obviously. The reason they're not commenting in chat after you go back and listen to it is because I have deleted them, and I speak it as I do it. I say exactly what I'm doing and why. Of course they're scam accounts, and why are these scam accounts harassing me? I'm not allowed to say anything that's out of state or out of jurisdiction, or I get told, well, we can't do anything about that. We can't bring that up. Bullshit. Bullshit. I can't take care of myself because of this abuse. I am disabled because of this abuse. I am disabled because of many, many situations where I was abused by United States law enforcement. It's a scam. They make money at it. I live in a capitalist nation. It doesn't matter what the fucking people need. The poor people are the working class, and we're talking about manual labor, the people doing the kind of work that sends you to the grave early. Do me a favor, check off and say nuclear vessel. Consult my phone here for a minute. Who is Boris Chekhov?
According to White Wolf Wiki, fandom, Boris Chekhov was a high-up in the Russian mafia, and scheduled for an indefinite stay in the penthouse suite at the Empire Arms Hotel.
Cute. There's also one here that says Boris Chekhov is a wrestler from Tecmo World Wrestling for Nintendo Entertainment System. He appears to be visually inspired by wrestler Stan Hansen. Boris Fishman's Chekhov is a writer of the people, and that's the Chekhov we'll be exploring together during the August edition of Restless Reads, our virtual. Boris Zaitsev. I wonder if he's related to Vasily Zaitsev. Let's see, everything you think you know about Chekhov is wrong. Anton Chekhov, the role of author in Russian society. Who is Vladimir Chekhov? Was the editor of the works of Leo Tolstoy, one of the most prominent Tolstoyans. Well, I would imagine with a last name like Tolstoy, it's kind of like if you lived on McKinster Avenue and your name was Mike McKinster, Homepage of Dr. Vladimir Chekhov. Well, now I'm curious because I accused you of being a dude from Star Trek. Boris Chekhov. Let's see. Star Trek. What is Chekhov's first name?
Pavel Andreevich Chekhov. According to Wikipedia,
That's right.
Pavel Andreevich Chekhov is a fictional character in the Star Trek universe.
Walter Koenig played the part. Yeah, that's right. Boris Chekhov type. Yeah, it's okay. Is Chekhov actually a Russian? It says no, he's not. He's an American. He says it says that he's of Russian Jewish ancestry. Let's see. His family had immigrated from Lithuania, USSR, and changed their original surname, Königsberg. Huh. Anyway, we're gonna stop this Lenny stuff, and we're gonna stop this Ted Turner stuff. Obviously, you don't belong here. Sorry. Slavic. Ah, yes. Boris Chekhov says he's 100% Slavic. Well, I'm 100% human. 100% mutt. I also live in a disgusting place where your rights are based on how much money you have, how you look. Public opinion matters. When you say someone shouldn't care what others think, you live a pampered fucking life. You don't live the consequences of what other people think. Yesterday, when I could have possibly had a room, I knew that they were going to send somebody in to talk to me, and I knew that it was going to be bullshit. I knew that he was going to antagonize the situation and going to talk over me. And Jim mentioned that too. Boris Chekhov typed, flesh and bones. Yep. You're a human. I'll admit it. Even if you have a Russian last name, even if you're Slavic. Everybody knows when something goes down, it's some goddamn thing in the Balkans, isn't it? Always. Like Gabrielo Princip of the Black Hand shooting Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife in a Grafenstift automobile, which is German, by the way. And guess who the guy driving the car was? You're never going to guess this. Ferdinand Porsche. You know, the Porsche cars, the Porsche 911. Yeah, that guy. He was driving the car when Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife got blasted. That's what sparked off World War I. What sparked off World War II? A little take on the Schlieffen Plan. Yeah, I know that was shorthanded and rude. Someone called himself John Chu typed, what do you know about this stuff? Ow. See, now we get another one of these trolls on here with the name calling and the bullying. What we do with them, you already know. We take a screenshot. We click on them. And we hide user on this channel. He also typed go 10 the rabbits. That was very cute of him. I'm sure if you paid attention, you know I can't stand child molesters. I don't like rapists. I don't like people who take advantage of at-risk adults. That includes the police. That includes mental health. The hell is this?
So videos like this are trending, and what's absolutely ironic,
Some dude got ball tagged by his girlfriend.
you can never hang out with any of your guy friends ever again.
Why?
Because they are liars and bad influences on you.
The fuck how?
I'll show you how. Let's call Josh.
He doesn't even like you.
We'll see how much he likes you.
He's not even gonna answer.
We'll see.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Hello?
Hey, is Wolfie with you?
Huh?
Is Wolfie with you?
Is Wolfie with me?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's with me. Yeah. What's up?
Oh, well, what are y'all doing?
We're just hanging out, Just kind of need some pizza.
Oh, well, can I talk to him?
I'm actually in the shitter right now because I had wings and it just, tore me up. Do you think you could hold off just a bit and I can have him call you back?
Yeah, that's fine. Just tell him to give me a call back. Yeah. You can never hang out with any of your guy friends ever again.
That right there is a guy friend. Except he should have been honest.
Gentlemen, unfortunately, I have found one for the streets, and I, as a woman, do not claim her, but here she is. Some chick by the name of Kayla B. I don't know, apparently she's supposed to be relevant. She's probably more relevant than me. I just don't know who she is, and that's fine. But she says, I gotta go 50-50 with a man. I'm cheating on you. Wow. Tell me that you don't have anything to bring to the table other than your love flaps without actually telling me. Because, she literally just did it herself. She really just said, fuck getting my own bag, fuck treating somebody the way that I want them to treat me. I just have my love muffin, and that's what I'm running with. But hey, there is a lid for every pot. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that there's a man out there who will only value you for your poo-tang as well. So hey, it's a match made in heaven. Oh my God. Don't be giving these women any dick. Just focus on yourself in 2023. And unfortunately, I have found...
Cute advice. She's actually really fucked up and says do a lot of fucked up shit. Gives people bad advice. And she doesn't really advocate for men. She mostly just talks shit. I advocate for men and I talk shit. I also advocate for women and I still talk shit. I advocate for black people and I still talk shit. I advocate for white people and I still talk shit. You notice I speak out against racist hate groups like BLM and the KKK. You notice when a hobo is blasted, I don't care the color of his assailant or the color of his skin. I care that he's a human being. But you guys care about the color of the assailant and the color of the victim. Why is it so important to you? Oh, sorry, I'll close it. The dude next to me, well, there's space in between us, but he's right up on the line. They were going to try to pull into the space next to me, but that dude's literally along the way they're going to make it in. Anyway, I got somewhere to be at noon. According to James Roberts, the apartments that I was in that are drug, well, I told you, I was wondering if it was a drug treatment place because all the druggies were going in and out of the back fence. You can have a mother of two living in an apartment right next door to somebody who's strung out on methamphetamines. You never know. I get treated like shit for recording these situations, but you know what? It's evidence. I agree when I guess I could probably show you from my seat here. Come on. Masonic building. Tides of Change. Newspaper. Tides of Change. Newspaper. Now I can write down Monica's name too. I hurt like a son of a bitch, but I'm gonna go across the street. I'm gonna take a Sharpie with me if I can find it. That way it's easy to write. With a pen, it's not as easy to write because I have to actually push down. And I get pretty well fatigued pretty quick. When it's a homeless man, people don't take it seriously. When you have to beg people to care, they don't. When you have to pay people to give a shit, they don't. Kind of like cops. Cops get paid to break the law and bully poor people, especially homeless people. When it comes to help, there literally was none. None of these services that I was sent to would do their jobs. None of them. No matter how many times I told them what was going on, they wanted to pretend that none of it is against the law, and all of it is. I can't defend myself and I can't protect myself because of the tag of mentally ill. I cannot financially defend myself against anything. I've been friends with a lot of goddamn junkies. A lot of them. Misty Potter also goes by Misty Rowan, or at least she did for a while there. She's also a drug addict. Most of these people are drug addicts. Most of the people that I had as friends were drug addicts because the rest of you just blew me off and victimized the shit out of me. No social life. No hanging out. No actual friendship. Same thing at all these Starbucks. You get to see when I try to get help what happens to me. I'm victimized for it. I'm treated like I'm a bad person because I have no property to do this of my own. Meanwhile, the money that I had that could have been used for property was all ripped off because Natalie Bollinger and her friends wanted to lie, and they wanted to make my life live in hell. I was forced to live with fucking drug dealers in order to do what it is that professionals like Nicole Peralta were telling me to do. I was being sent to Colorado to turn in people in Colorado, and people in Colorado were sending me to Nebraska because that's where I was when it happened. Then they're supposed to tell you what the legal process is, and you get to see how these guys just bully me and play stupid and won't answer a fucking straight goddamn question. People are all fucking crooks. And the only thing that somebody who is called mentally ill has to defend themselves against this, especially if they're homeless, especially if they're a man, is a friend or family member who gives a shit. God bless America, right? Fuck this goddamn country.